What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So I saw that, since the slap heard around the world occurred less than a week ago, and this hasn't really gone away, not really, from social media talk. We've seen all types of memes, and all of us have given our opinions on the matter. Um, since then, of course, Will Smith issued an apology, a formal apology to Chris Rock. It's not known whether or not Chris Rock accepted the apology. Um, a whole section of America is turned against Will Smith and his wife. Um, of course, Will Smith resigned from the Motion Picture Academy, which does not mean that he can't participate in movies. It's just that he can't vote on certain. Uh, he can't be a participant, I believe, or a presenter, or appear in certain functions, or vote on certain things related to the industry. Uh, but he could still uh, appear in movies and theoretically still accept awards. But that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. All right. Um, what caught my eye though was the fact that various Will Smith related projects have halted, including the production, even though I think it was in the preliminary stages, the production of Bad Boys 4. Now, of course, Bad Boys for Life was a hit. It was the highest grossing film in that particular um, series. I think it grossed over $400 million worldwide, so it did very well. Um, so much so that greenlit the production for the next movie. But that's been halted. Other Will Smith related projects have been halted. So what's coming to mind to me is, will this have just a minor effect on Will Smith's career, or will this be something that's kind of going to linger a little bit? Um, it's hard to say. I mean, my hope is that this isn't going to be something that's going to last forever. But at the same time, when I think of black men in this country who have been accused of something or have done something that is obviously controversial, it seems to have had a significant impact on their careers to the point where it almost becomes like a defining moment in their career, almost to the point where it usurps everything else that they've accomplished. Like, and this country is very good at doing that. With O.J. Simpson, no matter how you feel about that, one thing comes to mind when you think of O.J. Simpson, and it's no longer his football career. Michael Vick is no longer his football career. You know what I'm saying? It's something else. Isaiah Washington, he was essentially blackballed from the Hollywood elite for referring to a co-star in a slang, all right, a slur, excuse me, um, as opposed to their counterparts who have been able to withstand a temporary blow. People have forgotten completely, that Hugh Grant got caught with, uh, what was her name? What was her name? Violet Brown? Something Brown, the prostitute. People have forgotten completely about that when it comes to Hugh Grant, right? But nobody's going to forget that Eddie Murphy got caught with the you know what, right? No one's going to forget that. But people have forgotten about Hugh Grant and the prostitute that he was caught with. See how it works? So I'm a little bit concerned, man. Like, and let's not forget. that he struck a comedian. Okay, and comedians are very protective of their own kind, and they're not going to let this thing die down. They're going to make a lot of jokes about this shit. It's going to be in the public's consciousness for a couple of years at the very least. I think at the end of the day, what's going to determine Will Smith's movie career is his supporters. People got to show up to the box office and make his movie successful. All right, um, they got to go out there and show support for Will Smith at this time because he's definitely going to need it. Because if he has a series of projects that flop over the next couple of years, it could. I'm not going to say it's going to be the death knell of his career, but then you got to look at certain realities. Will Smith is getting older now. Of course, today 50 is like the new 40, so people look younger. Hell, Keanu Reeves is, at the peak of his fucking game in his mid to late 50s. Denzel Washington is still a verifiable box office star in his mid 60s. Samuel Jackson is a box office, if not star, he's in definitely an ensemble star in his 70s. So, the age thing may not be a factor, but he has to have some hits. Now, I think he's going to suffer for a while. There's going to be a period of time where they're going to punish him. You know what I'm saying? That's just comes to the territory. But I think after this year, that's when the true test begins. You know what I'm saying? But I think he'll be okay. But I do think that this is going to be like a little stain. Um, I think this is going to be a stain that's never really going to go away. People are always going to bring it up. It's going to get on his nerves. It's enough that he got other shit going on that people always bring up. But it's just something that he's never going to. It's just ironic on in an event which was supposed to have been the zenith of Will Smith's career. This happens. You know, it's crazy. It really is. It's really crazy. But tell me what you guys think.